Hi everyone. So today I have a very special video to show you guys today. So what today's video is all going to be about fixing the iPhone 10 screen, or what I like to call it, the iPhone X. So there's going to be two parts of this video. The very first part, I'm going to show you how to fix this. This phone is the easiest iPhone screen repair that there is. The second part, which is my favorite part, it's about making money fixing the iPhone X. How much? $200 in profit per phone. Maybe you're asking, how the hell do you make $200 in profit in 15 minutes? How do you like that? Watch the video and I'll show you how. Here we go. Let's start with this video. iPhone X screen repair. Let's do it. Okay everyone, this is going to be the first half of the video. If you came for the first half of the video, if you're watching this video because you want to learn how to fix your iPhone 10, iPhone X, and you came for this, then thumbs up for you. For those of you guys that want to learn how to fix a phone and at the same time make money while fixing phones, like how I make $200 in profit fixing this one phone, then stay for the second part of the video. Okay, so here we go. These are the things that you need, and if you guys don't have this at home, look in the description. I'm pretty sure I'll have them linked up. So you're gonna need 3 screwdrivers. This first one is called a pentalobe screwdriver. The only reason why this thing exists is to take the 2 screws out of the bottom of iPhones to get the phones to open. That's the only reason you even need that screwdriver. Second screwdriver is called a Y-tip screwdriver. Third screwdriver, I really don't know what this is called, but I've been using this for over however long I've been fixing phones. I think it's called size 0 screwdriver, but it's just a cell phone screwdriver. Okay, here we got this like black plastic stick, which I use to unhook things. I use this just to stick in the phone, just to open the screen. It comes out, right? This little thing is this, but I just tear this off and it ends up looking like this, so I can have something thin and bends, right? So you can get this into tiny spaces, right? Okay, these things, little that, you don't need. Oh, and the last thing is I use a heat gun. But for this iPhone, I'm sure you can just use a hair dryer at home. So that should be good to go. But with other iPhone repairs, when you're doing other things, you actually do need a heat gun. Okay, so let's get this started. iPhone X, here we go. So basically you just turn off the phone, right? Okay, so you get your pentalobe screwdriver, and this should make simple sense. It's common sense which screwdriver you need to use, because it's going to be the only one that fits, right? Okay, so you just take the 2 screwdrivers off. Then you blow heat around here, around the edges, like this. Heat right here, because there's adhesive that's around here. When you first open this up, there's a bunch of adhesive. It's like strong adhesive. So you just go around the edges like this, right? You're gonna need just start on this side. Then you grab this tool, you stick it between the screen and the little metal frame. Oh, here's another tool that I use. Gift card. So since you have that little opening right here, you stick the card in there, and this is how you open the screen. You see that? Just like this. And this thing comes out, and then you can use it up here. If you need heat, you can blow it up here too. Because remember, some of it's going to be sticky. Some phones is going to be stickier than others. But yeah, that stuff's now done. Now basically this is the inside, And this entire phone, all you have to do is take out 8 simple screws. You put this aside. See, here's your 2 bottom screws. We'll leave those right here. Pay attention to how I'm taking them out. You get your Y-tip screwdriver. You start at the top. You take out this one. Look how I'm laying them down. 1. You go all the way down to the next one. 2. And as you see how different size they are? See, you have a bigger one and a smaller one. And then you take out the 3rd one. Look. Where the hell did it go? Here we go. And by the way, you guys know this is a magnetic screwdriver, right? You see how they're different sizes? Keep them in order. Take out the next screw. 4. You see? Different sizes. It's very important to keep them all aligned. 5. That's your last screwdriver right there. You take out this shield, then comes out. You guys get that? It just comes out because it's not being screwed down anymore. Lay it there. Now you have them in order. You see how this goes here, here, here? You can obviously see which goes where. Okay, so then you grab your... Holy crap. Let me get this off the table. It's in the way. Okay. Important thing. I see people do this. They come in my shop because they try to do this at home. This is what you do not do. YouTube videos tell you what, they don't tell you what not to do. I'm going to tell you right now what not to do. You'll freaking ruin your phone doing this. Some people, since they don't have like tools like this at home, they'll end up getting like a flathead screwdriver like this and unhooking stuff. So what they'll do, they'll end up knocking chips off the phone. They'll end up damaging the connections on the motherboard. So like little chips, they'll scrape underneath things to plop things up. And plus you don't want metal hitting scraping on your motherboard. Your phone will freaking mess up. Do not freaking use screwdrivers to unhook things. Even if you don't have this at home, I don't know, unhook it. Find a piece of plastic, like a plastic butter knife or something. Plastic. Don't use freaking metal tools, okay? So this, they call this a black plastic stick. It's very commonly used in cell phone repair. So you unhook the connections. Okay, so the way which ones you learn, you can see there's like 10 of them here. You're like, which ones do I disconnect, right? It's easy. Just follow what's here. You know this is a screen. You know this is a screen cable. So unhook what's coming out of the screen. There's 1, 2, and 3. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3. Oh, unplug the battery. Do that first before you do anything. That first one is the battery. You don't want little electricity parts going through the phone while you're doing other things, okay? So here we go. Unhook this one. One, 2, and it's this second one. Not the first unconnect, this second one right here. 3. Boom. There you go. Look at this. We're almost halfway done. Almost. All you need to do is take out three more screws, and it's right here. 1, 2, 3. Same screwdriver. Here you go. Look. 1. Place it down. And see how I'm placing them down. You have 2 at the top. Top left, top right, and bottom right. I'm doing the one right now is the bottom right. That's it. So this part, since some of these wires, they're stuck to the inside of the glass, you have to get a blow heat on this side so it's easier to take out. So what you do, turn it on or get your hair dryer or whatever you have, and you blow heat on this side. Yes. So you get that, you blow heat, so it's easier for the wires to, because the wires are stuck. So this comes out like this, and then you'll get your stick, you'll start to lift things up easily. They'll come out like this, and then you'll have this like where the mic is right here. You'll get underneath it where the mic is, and then you'll lift up like that. You see this? You see that right there? This is your ear speaker. There's a mic up here and some other sensor. What you also do is you take out this, there's a plastic piece that's left. You can get this and you can take this out because you're going to need this. Here's your screen. You're done with this. You don't need this anymore. Remember? Broken screen. Let me get my, where the hell is my freaking screen at? It's over here. Okay. Wow, I didn't even prepare for this. Take my screen out of the box. They all come packaged in a box, each individual one. Okay, so this is a new screen, new OLED screen. Okay, so what we do, you guys see how simple that looks? Look, old screen, new screen. And this thing right here is a wrapper. You can take it off if you want. Look. Keep this screen. This is good for part 2 of this. Okay? So let's work our way backwards. Look. You take this plastic piece, you put it, you're gonna need this. Don't tear this and chew up the plastic, right? You put it back just like that. Now you align, you put this back. See how this goes. This goes this way. You see this little thing right here? Let's see if this focus right here. This little like rectangle looking thing, you stick it right there in the rectangle slot. Everything makes sense. When you see it in person and you're actually working on one, it makes sense. The little mic right here, there's a little dot where it listens through, where the little hole is. Like I said, everything will make sense. They kind of have these little notches to kind of make this semi-dummy proof, where it's like you can't mess up. The plastic piece guides you where to put things. Boom, there it goes. Everything's lined up. Line up your screw holes. There you go. Boom. You guys saw how easy that was. Look. So now we put our top left screw. Oh my God. Top left screw. Okay, next one. Top right screw. I'm watching Scarface in the background. I have that movie playing. Okay. Top right screw. So I don't know if you can hear that in the background. It's I kind of put the volume low. I'm actually in my shop right now, filming this after hours. Okay, so you got that, right? 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. All we have left is this, right there. 5 screws. You're 5 screws away from making $200 in freaking profit. Take that to the freaking bank. Okay, so all we do is connect the screen back into here, plug the battery in, close the thing, and we're pretty much done. Look at this. But remember, you guys, if you're watching this, I know you're gonna freaking watch part 2, because that is where I think is what you guys need to listen to. Boom, there it is. Okay, I don't even know if I filmed that. Okay, so second connection, put that in there. That one's easy. Third connection goes down in here. So I got the 3 screen connections plugged in, and then the battery. Okay, so you get the shield, put it there, and then just start putting your screws in. On this one, I'm gonna start in the middle. So third screw, and I'm gonna put it where it's supposed to go, just so I don't have to keep holding this. I didn't even think of this. It's so easier to do this when I'm sitting down, not when I'm standing straight up in the air, freaking filming this with an overhead camera. Okay, there you go. The bottom one. And you guys, you don't have to follow the way how I put the screws in. You can just start from the top and just work your way down. But I started on the mid one, so I don't have to hold the shield down with my fingers anymore. So there we go. One step, one more screw to freedom. Last screw. You see these notches? Remember this. There's notches right here. Align them nicely. Align them right at the top. You don't want to bend your screen freaking sticking it in, right? Because then your screen's not going to work. Everything fits in easy. Look, it fits in easy. Easy. Here we go. Boom. Pentalobe screwdriver. See, I see this portion of the video. It's like what? 20 minutes? I think I'm going to edit this part down. But as you guys see, this phone is so easy to fix. The iPhone XS is easy to fix. The iPhone XS Max is going to be the same thing. There you go. There's the iPhone X screen repair. Is that easy? Easy, easy, easy. You see that? Look how easy this is. Now, who out there thinks they can do this? It's so freaking easy. Let me compare this really quick before I get to the mic, because basically I am going almost to part 2. I wrote this down just to compare my last job. My last working job, I used to make, as you guys know, I repeat this, $10.50 an hour, which equals $60 a day after taxes. Because, you know, they take 20% out of your paycheck, right? 3 days of work, I used to bring home $180. 3 days. That's 24 hours of work. That doesn't include driving on the freaking freeway, going through in the morning. That doesn't include me I would wake up at 4:50 a.m. to be out of the house by 5:30 to drive to work, to clock in at 6 a.m. to work in the back of a guitar shop. All that 3 days of work, I shrunk it down into 15 minutes. Freaking game changer. Who out there would like to make $200 in profit in freaking 15 minutes, dude? Okay, part 2 of this video coming up now. Hi everyone, so I'm back, and as you can see, I'm wearing different clothes. It's a different day. So basically as I was editing this video, I noticed that I was explaining things way too much with the second half of the video, that I felt like I was just gonna confuse people. So I'm just gonna redo it again. So, okay, so let's take it from this point. Let's say somebody came in right now and they got their iPhone 10 screen fixed and they took off. So what gets left behind? Their old cracked screen. This thing right here is, to the customer that left, it's worthless to them. They don't want old parts, right? So since this is a good working, perfectly fine screen, it just has cracked glass, it's still an original Apple 10 part. So what do people like us do? It gives us two options what to do with this old screen. We could either refurbish it to reuse on somebody else's phone, or you can sell it off. Does that make sense? There's companies there's refurbishing businesses that'll buy these off of you so they can refurbish it and then they can just resell it on the internet. So they can resell an original Apple screen, because original Apple 10 screens are freaking expensive. So when you refurbish a cracked screen, it's gonna look like this right after. It's gonna look brand spanking new, right? Okay, so this is what I get. Right now, I'm currently selling these off. I currently get $110 for this cracked screen, just like this. So remember, customer, it's not worth anything to them. To me, this screen is worth $110. So I choose right now not to refurbish. I choose to resell this. Other iPhones I do refurbish, but this one, since it's worth so freaking much, that I choose to sell it off. Why do I do that? Because once again, if you choose to refurbish, if I choose to refurbish, maybe something goes wrong in the process. Maybe it screws up, like it doesn't work anymore, and I don't know. You guys get it, right? You go to refurbish it and the screen it doesn't work right anymore. So then you just lose it. You also lost the chance of selling it at $110. So that's what I do. Right now with this screen, I do the get money for sure. So if I collect 5 screens or 10 screens, I'm getting for sure $110 each on this phone. Does that make sense? Okay, so thank you guys for watching my videos. And I noticed on this video, which was my first repair video, I'm gonna do it a little bit different on the next versions. I had the overhead camera so freaking high up here, and it was really far away. But I figure I don't want to shoot the whole video again. It's more important for me to just upload the video. And I figure you guys can pretty much see what I'm doing. But the next repair videos, they will be better. Oh, and really quickly, the iPhone XS and the XS Max is gonna have the same high profit, which I didn't explain right now. Okay, one final thing. This is how I'm making $200 in profit. It's the $250 that I charge minus the $155 for the part itself, which equals $95 profit. That's what I'm making. Plus the crack screen that the customer leaves behind, $110. So I take the profit that I made for fixing the phone, plus the $110, it actually equals $205. There you go. There's 2 profits in this phone. And it's gonna be like that with the iPhone XS and the XS Max. These profits that are happening now did not happen with the older generation iPhones. You can't get $110 for a freaking iPhone 7 screen or an iPhone 8 screen that has just came out a year ago. You can't get The reason why is because these are OLED screens. These are like Samsung screens. That's why they're so expensive. The other iPhones use LCD screens. Okay, hope that all makes sense. Thank you guys for watching my videos. See you guys next time.